Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Dimitar Berbatov. There was never any question of... Can he finish? Oh, it's there! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Watford penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Nicely weighted ball. Threads one in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rice kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Watford leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. That is a great pick out. Takes the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, distributed tidily, played into the box, and now they can... And he's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Great vision. Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Luis Suarez. Isak. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Watford presented with a golden opportunity here. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that's gone route one. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's straight offside. Matheus Cunha. Isaac. Played out towards the right wing. Vardiol, too strong for his opponent there. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. That's a sharp pass. He's in a great position here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's good vision.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Frimpong, not the most accurate pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And here's Isaac. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Frimpong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Hazard.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Matheus Cunha.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And this is Luis Suarez. Well timed, excellent interception. Linton. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cross into the box. Oh, important interception. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's come loose. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Watford go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And Berbatov! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Looking for the run, and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Frimpong. And it's Rodri. And Konate.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Out towards the flank. Has crossed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Rodri. And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Referee's given a throw. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking to go deep. Vardiol clears it away. Watford have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Rodri. Frimpong. Nicely aimed pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 24.
That pass isn't the best.
Vadio.
It's a good run down the right.
22,
Now he's got space here.
Number 10.
Frimpong is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Owen. Number 18.
Oh, it's Petit. He is through here.
Number 47.
That's tidy.
Phil Foden. Number 20. Didier Drogba. Number 12. George Best.
Strong running down that left flank. He won't be happy with that one. Plays a sharp little ball here. There's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Van Dijk. Now it's Joe Linton. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. McAllister taking charge of the dead ball.
It's not the best angle, this, but he might just be tempted to shoot.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he's gone direct here. Frimpong cuts it out. Oh, it's a great ball here. Now, this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. Frimpong. Into the last 5 minutes. He's picked his way through. Owen. There's the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 21.
Watford take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's there! They have stolen level at the last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So all square with almost no time. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And a quick announcement.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitution.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Watford conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No foul, says the referee. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fletcher cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's found a way past. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
McAllister. And it's Kirkes. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's clever. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now there's a fine ball.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Back in once more. Owen! No, not this time.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Can he get it through? That's beautifully weighted. Half-time, extra time.
Those of you making their way home
Well,
from
both
public
teams have run
transportation
themselves
today,
into the
please
ground
watch
out
the
there.
screen.
Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Van Dijk. Coming on to replace him.
And we're
is
off for the final
3,
time.
Williams Saliba.
They have given it
Substitution
everything.
taking
It's been
place.
grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Frimpong looking to hit the byline here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now, can they get him away? Oh, it's Petit. He's got away. Good read, needed to be. Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Watford go into the lead.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
And it's with the keeper. Now he's off and running.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ekitike. They really do have to make something of this. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Brilliantly cut out.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
I think we're just about done here. Kirkesh, and he's managed to get free. McAllister. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's in space and looking for options. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Driving on and making good progress. This looks promising. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Bolivia.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. McAllister, Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Azar. Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Ronaldinho. No way. It's Azar! It's anyone's ball now. Yep, it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe! And now a sudden chance to counter. Rashford. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. And that's definitely not his best. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's the throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Hullet. He's in a great position here. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. McAllister deals with that comfortably. Vardiol. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Gattuso puts his foot on the gas. Hazard. He's away. And that's a good ball. And it's made its way to him. Rashford. Kaka. He's shifting through the gears here. Ekitike! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ekitike is offering a wry smile there.
Great chance! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's a searching pass, and he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rashford gets into a good position. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And that could set him on his way. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And Hullet! Marvellous goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Decent chance! And this could be the final action of the first half. That's the keeper's ball. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Can he get it through? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Rashford. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Hazard.
Might want to be careful there.
Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's a good ball. Flings in across. Schlotterbeck gets it clear. Now, can they get him away? Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kaka. Still just a single goal between the sides. Brilliantly cut out.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. And he's only too happy to take that back. Lahm picks it up now. Chouameni getting this one clear. And this is Hullet. And he whips it in.
Substitution for Arsenal.
So,
Number
third corner of the
15,
game.
Kaká. Number 19, McAllister. Number 7,
Shifted it to the flank.
Chouameni.
Platini puts the
Number
ball in.
4, Rashford.
And it's Vieira.
Number 18,
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Number 23,
Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Number 24, McTominay. Number
So their fourth
23,
corner of the game.
Xhaka. Number 13, Park Ji-sung. Number 9, Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Can he get on the end of this? Good read, needed to be. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Neatly clipped into space. Czech claims comfortably. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that has put paid to that. Lahm. That'll be a throw. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Swings it across. And he's there to clear it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. That's been slipped through. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. Lahm delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Park Ji-sung powering forward here, and reclaimed it in a trice. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. He is McTominay! So what can they make of this? Platini, lovely pass, but can he get there? I think we're just about done here. McTominay, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rummenigge. Referee has just said play on. Ekitike tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Ferdinand. Keep the ball. And that will be it.